Good afternoon to my 830 YouTube channel subscribers. Hope you guys are having a great Saturday. I'm on my afternoon walk trying to avoid this storm. Look at these storm clouds. It's looking pretty bad. It's looking pretty bad. Uh Hopefully I don't get caught out in the storm. It's a chance I might, but you know what? If it don't kill me, it's just gonna make me stronger. Every year I get caught out in at least a couple storms. But you know what? I'm not gonna live my life in fear. Plus, I don't want to do nothing stupid either. This might be on the kind of the stupid. This might be closer to the stupid side. But I'm just gonna walk fast. That's my plan. I'm gonna walk fast, and that way I'm gonna burn more calories. It's really getting pretty dark. So we'll see. When I left my house, didn't look that bad, but as I approached the bike trail, it's looking a little ominous. So it's not raining, it's not sprinkling. So this is my kind of excitement. This is what I do for excitement. Ooh, let's see if the storm gets me. If you guys remember, about a few weeks ago, 2-3 weeks ago, I got caught in a storm, and I was about this far, and then boom, the rain started coming. And I had to run for my life back to the house. And the wind was going about 60 miles an hour and stuff. But I've always enjoyed storms. And when I was a kid, I used to I'm not gonna say I chased tornadoes, but I would always go outside and look at the funnel clouds forming and stuff. And I always thought that was really interesting. And so I don't know. I'm just not gonna live my life in fear of nothing, storms or anything. And the cool thing is about the good and the bad about where I'm walking through these bike trails is that it's all, if you can see, I'm covered by the cover of trees. Which the good thing is the rain, it's not gonna really affect me. However, if the wind gets blowing too strong, it could knock a branch on top of me. I've been worried about that. Before I went out to Lake Springfield last year and I was walking and it was super windy and I was like, man, one of these trees could easily just break or fall on top of me, and I would say that would be a tragedy. Here, let's take a look at it's looking pretty dark and stuff. It's looking pretty dark. So, but I'm not scared. It's only, even when I get to the end of because it's 2.6 miles from my house to the end of the bike trail and back. So like right now, I'm probably like a mile from my house. So if I had to, I could run a mile in 6 minutes. I could do a mile in 6 minutes. So shoot, that ain't too bad. But then, the storms come and go pretty fast. Now last year, I got caught out in this new storm. I forgot they gave it this new name. I forgot what they called it. Springfield, Illinois. It was a new storm. They just made up a name. It was called something. They did pretty cool. I forgot the name of this. Forgot the name of the storm, but it was a hurricane. I got caught out. I got caught out in the wind. They said it was a tornado, and then they named it some other kind of storm too, like some kind of special tornado or something. I wish I could remember the name of it. Everybody was talking about it. I'm almost 50 years old, never heard of this storm in my life. But everybody on Facebook last year was talking about it. But a tornado, even when the tornado ain't touching down, just when the tornado's in the air, you'll see the leaves and stuff. The leaves and debris on the ground will start picking up and going in a circular tornado form. But just do it. That's how the winds are. It's the circular wind. Even when the tornado's not present, but when it's close, it will start causing the circular winds. And this storm last year, it blew like a hurricane. The winds was just straight out, and there was no circulation. And I was talking to the neighbors only 15 feet from my front door, and it was weird because it got black. It got pitch black outside. My phone beeped from the federal government saying it's a storm approaching. And I was like, oh, let me go look for the funnel clouds like I always have for 50 years previous before that. And so I went outside to look for the funnel cloud. It was all pitch black, like it was at noon when this happened, and it was like dark as night. And me and my neighbors went out, and I remember I was talking to him. I was like, I'm a conspiracy theorist. The next thing, the wind started going, it went so hard that I could not make it 15 feet inside my front door. I had to hide between my house and my car, and I was, because the wind was too ferocious. I couldn't. It was probably about 120 mile an hour wind. I'd never been in no wind like that in my life, and it was trees and stuff flying by, and I swear I thought, I was like, this is how I'm gonna die. I said, everybody's gonna laugh at me. Why wasn't I in my house when he said it was a storm coming? Why am I getting caught outside? And it felt like a nuclear blast, like the bomb went off and the wind was exploding. I felt like my house was just gonna fall on top of me and kill me, because the wind was blowing us that hard. And but it passed. It did all kinds of damage. The power was out for 4 or 5 days. It caused so much damage and everything. And then they was like, oh, a tornado came to Springfield and did a bunch of damage, blah, blah, blah. That was not no tornado. Weather manipulation is a real thing. The United States government has been doing weather manipulation since the Vietnam War. He was sending storms at them. So that was in the 50s and the 60s. So they've been controlling the weather. It sounds like a conspiracy theory, but you could Google it. It's a fact for sure. And he said in China got weather machines that control big parts of their country, like the size of Texas. They can control all the weather. And what they do is they shoot these silver iodines into the clouds to make it. This called cloud seeding, and they seed it into the thing. But here's the thing: when they keep tampering, what it does is it causes these huge storms. So the government causing these big storms and causing all this insurance damage and stuff like that. Big scam. That Hawaii storm or wherever it was at, that was probably from government tampering with the weather. And another thing is, it's all the wealthy, the government, the devil. It's all the same person. It's all the same people. Bill Gates, he said, I read this article a few years ago where Bill Gates said he wants to blot out the sun and shoot some stuff up in the air for global, let me put this quote out, global warming. Bill Gates says he got a plan to solve global warming, but Bill Gates has the only seeds that grow without sun. So he was like, yeah, it's all about power control. And Bill Gates also owns the most farmland in America. And also Bill Gates made all his money because he stole the Windows operating system from his best friend and sold it to IBM computers. So he's a thief. And that's all the people who got money. Donald Trump, he made all his money from screwing over the elderly in Florida. And that's the people we look up to and idolize, the devils. We need to stop doing that. We need to somehow take the power away from people like Bill Gates or Donald Trump. We need to seize all their property and disperse it amongst the people. Pretty radical ideas, I know. But I mean, come on, enough's enough. Like, how much stuff could we really take? Like, golly. Messing with the weather, causing hurricanes, and doing all this devil stuff, but whatever. I'm on my afternoon walk, so it'll be 5.2 miles once I get done. I did 10.4 miles 3 days straight, and I'm really on the challenge to do 10 plus miles a day. I need to do that. I'm gonna burn 1,000 calories. I'm trying to lose this stomach fat. I don't want to be fat no more. Being fat's a choice. It's all about choices and decisions. If you want to be fat, you'll be fat. If you don't want to be fat, you won't be fat. If it's your priority, you know what I mean? If your priority is watching your Netflix shows, then you're gonna watch your Netflix shows. But if your priorities being healthy and exercising and eating healthy, then that's good. That's what you're gonna do. It's all what your priorities are. So, anyways, we came to the end of the trail. So that's 1.3 miles here, and then it's 1.3 miles back. And see, there's nothing to fear but fear yourself. That's what the Bible said. The Bible said, don't be scared of nothing. You know, don't live in fear, because life's too short. Look, we made it to the end. Look. Dang, the clouds look really bad over here. I don't know if you guys can see this. Look at this. And they're moving pretty quickly, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut this film short. I'm gonna head back home. If I don't make another video, then you guys know I died in the storm. Just pray for me. So, but anyways, I'll catch up with you guys later. Hope you guys have a nice Saturday. Don't live in fear, and the government need to stop messing with the weather. Take care.